Hey, dear family, it's your baby, Sterling James, and welcome to the Oakland Central Merchant Interview Series. We are high atop the Kaiser building here at 20th and Webster at the Port Workspaces. Check out theportworkspaces.com if you're looking for a space to work and to co-op safely and privately. We are going to shine the light today on a bar in downtown Oakland that is, it's not just a bar, it's a hi-fi listening experience type of bar. Please welcome the owners of Bar Shiru. We have Daniel and Shireen. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so Shiru, what does it mean?
It's actually my nickname. That's what I was called all through growing up. Just adopted the nickname, and I thought if we're going to start a bar, why not name it after yourself?
Sure.
We learned that it means to know in Japanese by chance. So.
And the bar is a Japanese-inspired bar. So are you the all-knowledgeable people who are showcasing Japanese food, culture, music? What's it about?
No, it's definitely more of an inspirational touch point for us. Like, we certainly got the inspiration for Bar Shiru from visiting, a bunch of hi-fi listening bars that kind of dot the back alleys of Tokyo when we were in Japan a couple times on vacation. And we tried to bring that sensibility here and give it a Bay Area and an Oakland spin. So it's definitely not like a Japanese bar. We were just very much influenced by some things that we found and saw over there.
Tell us about some of the drinks. You guys specialize in any special drinks?
Yeah, we definitely try to do riffs on the classics. Our bar manager, Sammy Demicilio, is just a brilliant mixologist who knows how to just slightly tweak something to make it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because music is the focus of the bar, we want it to be inclusive for people that don't drink, regardless of the reason. And
cool.
So we also feature non-alcoholic cocktails.
Okay.
We also have a significant selection of whiskeys and Japanese whiskeys. We love the meticulous way that the Japanese tend to produce everything, and whiskey is no exception. So, like everything, there's really great ones and there's some not so good ones, but we try to be really specific and thoughtful with our curation of everything, and the whiskeys and the cocktails certainly included in that.
Nice. So what is the hi-fi experience? What is the hi-fi bar experience? I have not been to Japan, so I'm not familiar with, you said the not back alleys, but the back streets of Tokyo. Yeah, what is the experience in Japan, and how are you inspired by that here? What does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it smell like? I
like to think of it as a place where the music is really at the forefront, but doesn't preclude conversation. So we wanted to make sure that the sound was balanced, where people can come in and have a really great time and mingle and converse, but still hear the music front and center.
Nice.
To your question of like, how is it in a lot of these places in Japan, it's like just a little more strict in the level of volume that the patrons are allowed to emit. Okay. So you will get shushed in many places, and they'll give you the, and then musically, we have an analog system from top to bottom. So it just sounds really good, and it tends to sound really even better on an analog system.
What would be one word, and you can kind of discuss this collectively or choose your own, but one word that you would use to describe Oakland?
Whew, that is hard.
I mean, I'm going to go out there and say creative.
I'm going to say progress. I think Oakland is always on the forefront. I think it carries the nation forward in ways that sometimes maybe the nation doesn't realize. And I just think it represents the future to me. And I think that the people that live in Oakland and do business in Oakland all strive to actually be a part of that forward movement every step of the way. So yeah, progress.
Progress.
Yeah, I mean, if I were to choose a second word beyond creativity, it would be resilience too. I think people here take a lot of pride in making this place better, in being progressive, in trying to build a community that is inclusive and that we want to be here, that inspires creativity. There are people at the forefront of their crafts in Oakland that people, I think, around the world look to for inspiration, and that in itself is inspiring, can help us all kind of build that community that we're after, that is creative, progressive, inclusive, and that only happens with resilience and strength, right?
And that is exactly what this Merchant series is all about, is giving us an opportunity to showcase businesses like yours who are really, really focused on inclusion and progress and creativity and celebrating all of that and celebrating everybody who's producing it and who's also enjoying it by giving them a space to come and hang and listen and drink. Bar Shiru, Shireen and Daniel. So in these days of COVID, in these days of shut in, but folks still trying to live a little life and live a little, how can they support you?
Definitely go to barshiru.com and our Instagram at barshiru-oakland, all one word. We tend to post all of our upcoming events. We do Wednesday guest selector series where we bring in musicians, artists to curate the records for the evening, and it's always really fun and a lot of locals. We've always got something new happening, so.
All right, Bar Shiru, 1611 Telegraph Avenue. This is, of course, downtown between 16th and 17th. Daniel and Shireen will welcome you there with their epic staff. Again, it's Bar Shiru Oakland on the gram, all one word, and barshiru.com. I'm Sterling James, your Bay Baby. You can follow me, Sterling Bay Baby. Thank you for watching. Shop Oakland, support Oakland, shop local. Bar Shiru, barshiru.com. Thank you, Daniel, and thank you, Shireen, for being here. Absolutely. And thank you very much for watching the Oakland Central Merchant Interview Series. We will see you next time.